Okay, let's go ahead and turn back in 3. Thank you, Alyssa. 2. Arturo J is almost there. 1. Raquel. Raquel, go put your jacket up, please. And 0. Okay, who wants to share with us what is a diamante poem? You guys have been working on it. Oh, Arturo's been looking up there. Yes, sir, Arturo.
Diamante poem is about a poem that uses verbs, nouns, and objects in the shape of a diamante to basically
Way to go. I saw you really work through those words to describe an object. Let's go ahead and read this together. You want to put your jacket on. Ready? A diamante poem is a poem
that uses verbs, nouns, and adjectives in the shape of a diamond to describe an object.
Exactly. So you guys have been writing your poems in the shape of a
Diamond.
diamond. Exactly. I heard you say diamante, which is what we've been calling it in Spanish, and it's also the name of the poem, but it's in the shape of a diamond. And we've been studying verbs, which are the action words. Say that with me, the action words. We've been studying nouns, which is a, shake it out, and repeat after me, person, place, thing, idea. And then we added animal. Yeah, because we were saying it's also an animal. Yes, sir.
Jeremiah, like, went to the bathroom, but he went, like, pee.
Okay, when he asked for water.
And he saw my private when I was playing.
I did not.
Yes, you did. I did.
Sounds like we can talk about that a little bit later. Thank you, Theo. I think that's totally fine if you went to the bathroom even though you asked for water. Or do let's keep our hands in our lap. Thank you for sharing that with us. Who can tell Jeremiah and Theo, since they just walked in, what are we talking about? You can call on someone.
You already know. It's a diamante poem. Talk about the diamante poem.
Okay, so let's give them the opportunity to share. Jeremiah? In 3, 2, 1.
It's hard because all of the hands are quiet.
And let's go ahead and call. Angel, what have you been working on? Thank you, Jeremiah.
Diamante poems.
Okay, let's do one person and see if she wants to add on to it.
Diamante poem. We learned about a diamante poem.
We've been learning about diamante poems.
And it's like a shape of a diamond.
Okay. And Natalie, were you going to add on to that?
It's like a diamante poem. Uses verbs, nouns, and adjectives.
Exactly. And the word I hadn't gotten to yet is adjectives. So we've studied nouns, a person, place, thing, or idea. We studied verbs, which are the action words. And then we've also been studying adjectives, the describing words, the words that make our nouns come alive, like our words that are in noun town. Now, guess what?
What?
I have some exciting news for us.
What?
Some of you were working yesterday on drafting and the writing process, and it is just about time for you to start revising your poem, which is very exciting. Before we do that and talk a little bit more about the writing process, I'm going to go ahead and reread this poem with you. You can listen to this and you can read it, like, kind of track the words with me, or if you'd like, you can close your eyes to see what sensory language kind of comes alive for you and what imagery you have in your head. Huddle, let's not touch our eye. So Heidi, let's turn around. You can go ahead and close your eyes if you'd like. Kind of get your mind ready as a reader, a listener, reader to get ready to listen to this poem.
Yes.
Puppy. Oh, I'm going to read it to you. So let's really use imagery in our mind. Puppy. Sweet, young, running, sleeping, playing. Ball, leash treats, backyard. Barking, eating, fetching. Playful, silly pup.
Oh, it's just like a...
Okay, you can go ahead and open your eyes. Who had some imagery in their head when I read that poem that they'd like to tell us about? I'm going to call it a quiet hand. Aranza?
It made me happy.
It made you happy? What words made you happy, or what about the poem made you feel happy?
A sweet young, like almond.
Oh, all of the words? Was it really like the nouns, the adjectives, or the verbs, or what about it made you feel happy? Bless you.
Nouns.
The nouns? What about the nouns?
Like the...
So I see like puppy, ball, leash, treats, backyard. What about those nouns made you feel happy?
It made me happy because it makes me think that like it makes me think that I don't got no dog. It makes me think that there's like like dogs that I have seen a long time ago.
Oh, it made you. Oh, so she had a text to self-connection because she was thinking about dogs that she had seen a long time ago. Yes, Jeremiah. Angel.
I heard it like a story.
Like a, oh, it read kind of like a story to you? Yeah. Arturo and Theo, let's track the speaker, please. Jeremiah was saying, yes, let's keep our hands to ourselves. That's what I meant. So Jeremiah was saying it read kind of like a story to him, which is interesting to me.
Sweet,
Yeah. Why did it read like a story to you? Oh, did you guys see what he did with his hand? He was thinking about the rhythm. The rhythm. That's so true. I was wondering if anyone noticed that too, because I kind of was reading it with some rhythm. So he heard it like that. That's interesting. Well, I have another Diamante poem to share with you, but guess what?
What?
So it's about my cat, Luna, but I think it needs some fixing up. Jeremiah, go ahead and sit and start, please. So when we write our poems, sometimes we go back and we fix it up. Actually, I'll show it to you in just a second because it needs some fixing up. Sometimes we go back and fix it up to get it ready to be shown to the world. And I was kind of having a text to self-connection because I want to tell you guys a story. About 2 weeks ago, my husband, Mr. Martinez, and I, we were wanting to have, he want a jacket on, please. We were wanting to have a party. And we decided on a Friday to have the party because our friends said, hey, let's come over. We want to see your new house. Can we come over and we can just all hang out and eat some food? And we said, oh, yeah, that sounds great. So I drove home after school, and I got home, and some of the rooms in my house were kind of messy. And there was like a little bit of clothes on the floor, and I had like a few dirty dishes in the sink. And I was thinking like, oh my goodness, I've got to get my house ready to show to my friends. And so what I did is I started at the front door, and I started looking, like I started walking, and I thought like, oh, you know what? I might want to pick this area up a little bit. So I picked up the dining room. Go ahead and put it in your backpack, please. Thank you. You have a warning. So I went ahead and I started picking up the dining room, and I put some like pretty flowers out. And then I went into my bedroom, and I noticed that I had left some jeans on the floor. And I didn't want them to see that. So I picked them up, and I folded them really pretty, and I put them in my closet. And then I even brushed my cat so that she looked really pretty for everyone. And I bought some food to put out, and I even put out a sign that said welcome. And my husband helped a lot. He was sweeping the floor, and he was mopping and cleaning. And then we high-fived each other, and we said, okay, we are ready for our friends to come to our house now, because our house looks very fixed up and pretty. And then we heard ding dong, and that meant our friends were coming over. And I realized, you know what?
What?
Your writing is the same way. Because right now, you've been working on getting it ready to show to each other, to people, and the world. So with your Diamante poem, we're going to start, let's listen, at the top. Brian, hands out, please. We're going to start at the top, just like I did in the front door, like, ooh, I might need to pick that up a little bit. Or, oh, wow, that already looks really pretty. So with your writing, you're going to like fix it up to get ready to show it to the world. So I'm going to show you a poem, and I need your help. Can you guys help me fix up my poem? I'm going to need your help, and I'm going to show you a strategy. The strategy, are you ready for it?
Yeah.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
It's called reading with the pencil in your hand. And actually, I realized I don't have a pencil up here. I only have pens. Jacob, would you mind grabbing me a pencil, please? Because I want to be like you guys. I want to write with a pencil like you're about to do. So let's take a look at my poem. Deandra, one moment, please. And I need some help with this. We need to fix it up. So I'm going to read it to you. Ready? You can track it with your eyes, or you can close your eyes if you'd like to. Thank you. So Luna, remember that's my cat. Luna, black, meowing, green, purr, fur, eyes, run, paw, jumping, eat, nice. Did that say nice? Nice. Oh, nice. Friend, cat.
Nice.
So I'm almost finished, but I'm going to reread with the pencil in hand, and I'm going to check 3 things. The first thing I'm going to check is I'm going to check my... Ooh, and I already see some people looking up there to see what we can fix up for the world. But we're going to check our number 1, our spelling. Deandra, one moment, please. Our spelling. We're going to check our adjectives, nouns, and verbs, because guess what?
What?
Raquel, please put your shirt back on. I might have gotten a few of them mixed up, and I'm going to need your help with that. So we have nouns,
Okay.
adjectives. I'm going to do an abbreviation for that. And then verbs. And then the last thing is, I hope it made sense to you, but I'm not really sure because I wrote it. So we're going to ask ourselves, does it make sense to like the world or whoever's going to read it? So let's go and let's, just like I did at my house when I was cleaning up, you're going to go ahead and help me. This first line, is that a noun?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm rereading it, just like we talked about in the cafe strategy, with my pencil in my hand. So I'm going back and I'm rereading it. Okay. Luna. Is that line okay?
Yeah.
Can we move on?
Yeah.
Okay. This next line is supposed to be adjectives, words that describe Luna. So now I have black. Is this word okay?
No.
But it's an adjective. Why?
Forgot the K.
There's
no K in the word.
Oh, so we have all the colors on the word wall. Oh my goodness, look. I wrote it like this. That's kind of like the jeans that were on the ground in my house. I need to pick them up and I need to fold them. I need to get my word spelled correctly so that you guys can understand it. So I'm going to reread black. Now it's better. And what about this word? Is this okay?
No.
I was going too fast, and I probably, Angel, warning, go back to your spot, please. Thank you. I forgot to write a word, so let me think of another word that describes Luna. Oh, she's so sweet. Sweet.
Sweet.
Now, these are supposed to be, this next line is my ing verbs. Let's do it together. Okay, stop. Let me know if these are ing verbs, because we're going to reread with the pencil in your hand. Ready? Meowing. Is that okay?
Yes.
Green. But that describes my cat, though. I heard someone say, actually I heard it doesn't have ing, it's not an action word, and it's an adjective, it's not a verb. So she loves to sleep. So, sleeping. Oh, thank you for adding the ing. And then I also have purring. Purring. What a wonderful question. Someone's trying to expand their vocabulary on the E in Daily Cafe. Was it Leonita? She said, what does purring mean? Who can raise their hand and define that word purring for her? You can call in someone.
You know how cat goes like purring? Like purrs? That's what purring means, but it's like doing it right now. But she doesn't really mean it's doing it right now.
Purring. So I hear some people meowing, but that's actually when you go meow. That's a meow. Purring is not the same. I have no voice, so I can't meow. Will you guys meow for me? Thank you, because my voice is going away, so I can't do that. That's called a meow. That's not a purr. A purr is when a cat, Anita. Thank you. We can stop now. Thank you to the readers and writers who stopped. Thea, let's listen, because she's still trying to make sense of that word. Please stop that. Thank you. Great. Purring is when you pet a cat very gently, and they like it. So they start making this kind of like vibrating sound in their tummy. And Miss Daly's had that, right? With her cat. We actually have cats that look a lot alike. And it's, what's her name again?
His name
Salem.
is
Salem.
He's all black, just like Luna.
They almost look like they could be brother and sister. But,
or twins.
okay, now what about this? Or twins. Now we need nouns. Are these nouns? Fur. You can tell me yes or no. Fur.
Yes.
Well, is fur a thing? Like, fur is the hair on a cat. Is that a thing?
Yes.
So it's a noun. Eyes.
Yes.
Run.
Yes. No.
Is that a person, place, or thing?
No. Whoa. No.
So maybe I'll add ears as a noun.
Yeah.
So we're actually going to pause. Everybody say pause.
Pause.
Manny, we need you to pause too. Theo, you too. Pause.
Pause.
Great. We're going to pause only because I want you to have time to do this. I've been showing it to you on my poem, but now it's time for you guys to get to revise with the
Pencil.
in your...
Yeah.
So that doesn't mean that you need to make lines like this, Manny. You don't need to be going like this when you're revising. Oh no, we don't want to have lines. Without touching your paper, you're going to be rereading and just looking very carefully with your pencil, kind of like when I was like this in my house. Oh my goodness, I need to pick that up. Ooh, I can fold this. Ooh, I'm going to make it really pretty and put out some flowers, which we'll do tomorrow when we're going to start to make it even prettier with our poem. So raise your hand if you are still drafting and you still have some blank spaces, or maybe you haven't finished your whole poem. Great. You guys, check me if your hand's up, please. You guys are actually going to be working at your tables. Okay? Now raise your hand if you have filled in your whole diamond and you're ready to start revising with the pencil in hand and fixing up your writing. Now you guys are going to be on the
Carpet.
You guys are going to be on the carpet, and does anyone know why? I'm going to give you a hint. Because you're going to be checking your spelling, and you're going to be checking if it makes sense, and checking this chart to remember what your nouns, adjectives, and verbs are. So it's going to be a little crazy right now because your poems are... Oh, let's go ahead and track the speaker, please, Heidi. Your poems are not in order, so I'm going to go ahead and have to pass these out, and then if you are still filling yours in and drafting, you're going to go to your tables. If you are revising and starting to fix it up, you're going to come to the
Carpet.
So we can go ahead and pass these out at tables first. Could you please pass these out at tables? I'm going to have the green row help me. Thank you.